How's she cutting it, everyone? And this is the Offended Gasp, bringing you part 19 of Shadowbringers. Last time we got to the new area of Rak'tika. I think that was the name. Oh shit, I forgot the name of it. Not Rak'tika. What? Oh god. Rak'tika. That's right. I said Rak'tika for some reason. Anyway, again, I haven't had a lot of time to play, so I'd like to just jump into this. We found Y'shtola. She did not recognize me at first, which broke my heart, but that's okay. A day in the neighborhood. Y'shtola is staring off into the distance, lost in thought. I am not indifferent to Thancred's troubles. Nevertheless, I will not apologize for holding him to a higher standard after all these years. He has ever been a man of considerable resolve, and that is what I will continue to expect. Though it heartens me to know that some of us remain ourselves in spite of our present circumstances. I can but imagine how Alisaie and Alphinaud have changed since arriving here in the first. This seems like kind of a dick comment. She didn't really do anything. Change is part of life. We can but hope it's change for the better. You're right. And after my untoward remarks to Thancred, no doubt he thinks I changed for the worst. I will have to speak with him later. Returning to the matter at hand, I really must begin work on deciphering this tablet. In the meantime, perhaps you should take a look about... Slitherbow? Slitherbow? I could tell. Whatever. If there's anything you need, pray speak with Runar at the plaza. Yeah, like, what she said was super fucking mean, but I don't think she was meaning to be mean? I don't know, we'll see. I felt like the added comment that we could have given her was too much, similar to what she did. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Aside from that comment, she doesn't really seem that different. I forget what this guy sounded like, but, welcome, friend, welcome. My apologies for our less than hospitable greeting earlier. Tell me, what is your name, and from where do you hail? My name is Shosov, and I'm actually from the Exarch's land of whatever. I forgot what it was called. From the... Oh, okay, I could have just said from the Crystarium. From the Crystarium, I see. And this tablet you brought may help us find the Light Warden here in Rak'tika. Well, you are welcome to stay with us for as long as you need. Come. Let me show you around. Would it be alright if I joined you? Of course, of course. Anything for the guests of our dear Master Matoya. Thank you. She means a great deal to the Knights Blessed, doesn't she? If not for her, we may have all perished in the Great Fire. With our priests slain and our home in ruins, we were at the mercy of the Sin-Eaters. It was she who drove them back, and with her sage guidance, we were able to rebuild. Before long, she became a central figure in our community, a great oak within whose shadow many have come to find solace. That is not to say there are not those hesitant to grant an outsider such authority, myself included. Perhaps it is the smile in her eyes when she speaks of the sunless sea. I feel whole again. Now that she is with us, and I have no doubt the others feel the same. She is as much a part of the Knights Blessed as any of us, and we are grateful for all she does in service to the dark. Well, that's good to hear. But you did not hear this from me, yes? Now, you should know there are certain customs we ask guests to adhere to so long as they reside within Slitherbow? Okay. To show reverence to the dark. In a word, yes, but fear not, it is not too involved. Let us begin with something simple. Follow me. Excuse me, I have like a very light cold. It's just giving me the sniffles a little bit. Fighting as best I can. Especially because I'm excited. Don't mind me and my giant monster in your city. Should you see any of our people come to this chamber, they have likely returned from a journey beyond the borders of Rak'tika. We use the water stored here to cleanse ourselves of the light's impurity. A simple and perhaps peculiar custom, but it is one of our most important. Would you two kneel for just a moment that I might rid you of the light's impurity? Yeah, I don't think I... Wait, do I have kneel? I do! That's why I need a keyboard. I can just type it in, though. I used to have a Bluetooth keyboard, but I either got stolen or I lost it somewhere that was not in the house. As Runar lightly sprays you with water, your skin begins to tingle. Ooh, my character says aloud, and Minfilia is like, what? And with that, you have been cleansed of the light's blighted touch. How do you feel? I'm not sure, to be honest. Not refreshed exactly, but I do feel different. Has this water been treated in some way? Only blessed by our priests. They are practiced in the arcane arts. As such, it is said their prayers imbue the water with a faint dark energy. That faint dark energy, you say? A prickling sensation. No one has ever spoken of such a reaction before. I would say it was an unpleasant sensation. I wouldn't say it was an unpleasant sensation, but I too felt something strange. The dark aspect of this water should have no discernible effect, unless... By the gods, Master Matoya was right, you are sin-eaters. What? I jest. What you felt was likely no more than the chill of the water. Perhaps now would be a good time for you to acquaint yourselves with the people of Slitherbow. Slitherbow, I think is how it's pronounced. For that, I must teach you a customary greeting. Oh, are we getting an emote? Alin Tuta, in the language of Runka. It is one of several ways one might say good evening. The word is not as safe as it once was, and this greeting lets us quickly discern friend from foe. Is there a handshake or gesture we should know too? I would hate to offend anyone. You need not worry. Merely speak the words Alim Tuta, and they will know you as friends of the Blessed. I will await your return here. Now go. They are like to be heartened by your knowledge of our ways. Understood. You ready? With the chat mode, it'd say, enter Alin Tuta to greet the villagers. Please do not make me do this more than once. Oh, fuck. I gotta do it like 3 times? Alright. Are you fucking kidding me? Was it because I wasn't was I not clicked on him? I had the A capitalized. The elderly woman smiles warmly. Well, that's good to know. I guess I should have just typed in exactly as it was, but I didn't think it mattered because it was still the same word, phrase, type, whatever. I'm not mad about it. I was just like, really, that sucks. Alin Shisa. Welcome, friend. I take it you will remain in these woods for some time, yes? Be wary of these woods. You will find poison near everything you see. But fear not. Our medicinal tea will keep you healthy. Ask, and it is yours. Ba-ding! To the next grand venture! Alin Tuta. Ah, a newly come traveler. Alin Shise, and welcome to Slitherbow. You must forgive us if we seem strangely reserved. We are a quiet and taciturn people, silent and serene as the sunless sea. The quiet makes it easy to discern the presence of eaters and other dangers here in the woods. Yeah, I get that. Everyone was so kind and gracious. I was nervous at first, but already I'm starting to feel at home. There is still much I have to learn about the Knight's Blessed, but her faith and strength of will is nothing short of inspiring. But there, I said her. I can see now how they've built such a thriving community. Judging by the glint in Runar's eye, there is more for you to learn about Slitherbow. Ah, you are returned. Very good. No doubt they were glad of your company. It has been too long since we've had visitors. Remember, if you have any questions or there's anything you need, do not hesitate to ask. Of course. Thank you. You look so nice and happy. Speaking of which, we must arrange food and lodgings for your stay. As friends of Master Matoya, we cannot ask for payment, but if you would be willing to lend a hand... I'd rather not. Oh, it would be my pleasure. We are fortunate indeed to play host to such generous souls. The task I have in mind is simple enough. All I ask is that you take a jug of water to the crops in the square. I misread that for a second. I don't know, I thought it said core, like C-O-R-P-S. May I help too? Of course, one of you can do the filling and the other the watering. Speak with Ursabel when you have finished. She will be relieved to hear the crops have been tended to. While you take care of that, I will see that your room, see to your room and a warm meal. I like him. He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. Nice guy. Right then, I'll fill you water. I didn't see the comma, and I was like, I'll fill you water? This was the only jug I could find which was small enough to lift, but I'm afraid there's a crack in the bottom. You'll need to hurry to the garden before the water leaks out. Take the jug of water to the square before the contents leak out. You have 45 seconds to complete the task. Should you fail, return to Minfilia and try again. Ah! I didn't think it was going to give me that quick. Look at that. Look at that butt. Look at that butt wiggle. Boop, 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 boop. I like them big. I like them chunky. You've watered half the plot. Fetch another jug of water to take care of the rest. Shit. Down. I wasn't doing anything, Minfilia. Was there enough water for the plot? Yeah. Almost. I need another jug. Only half? I see. Well, let me refill the jug for you. For some reason I said yeah. Take another jug. You guys have enough time. Do the thing. Damn, look at that all raw butt jiggle. Look at it. Oh yeah. God, he got thick on the dick. Thick on the dick. The whole plot has now been thoroughly watered. Hello. Oh, are you? I can't remember what the all raw were called here, but yeah, that person is. Well met, travelers. I observed you earlier speaking with the others. Have you need of something? We're just here to let you know that we actually watered the crops for you. You watered the crops? My apologies for not noticing sooner. I've been rather distracted of late. Wait, no, that's not an Aura. Never mind, I'm dumb. I just noticed that those were just elf ears. Watering the crops was always Todia's duty, but she is no longer with us. We have since taken to sharing this duty, though never with guests. You are most kind. Is there anything else we can do to help? We could plant something if you like. There is no need. The plot is small, it is true, but it provides us with enough to survive. We ask for no more. I don't know how you manage. Have the Blessed not considered leaving? Life would surely be easier almost anywhere else. I can understand why you might say that, but the easiest path is not always the right one. Tell me, do you know our history? How our faith came to be? Yes, I believe so. The Knights Blessed was initially formed by those who lost their homes in the wake of the flood. What began as an occasional gathering of survivors eventually grew into a community which ultimately decided to strike out on its own in the Rak'tika Greatwood. I see you have read your history, but there is a history that is told and one that is lived. Like so many in those times, the first of the Knights Blessed lost everything. Their homes, their loved ones. All they held dear. To make matters worse, none could say what became of the souls of those lost to the flood when their bodies were reborn as sin-eaters. The people were without answers, without hope, their gods having drowned along with everything else. It seemed that nothing was beyond the reach of the light. But soon they realized that where there is light, there must be darkness. And in that truth, they found new faith, the belief that the souls of the departed could yet find peace beyond these burning skies, in the sunless sea above. That's why we pray, for the safe passage of wayward souls unto that blessed black abyss, for the return of the night, that we might some day look upon the kingdom of heaven with our own eyes. We remain in these woods for the selfsame reason our founders first chose them, that we may lead lives of simplicity, with the shade of these trees as a constant reminder of our faith. With so many seeking paradise in Yulmore, it's refreshing to find people who value a humbler existence. You are kind to say so. Many consider our way of life foolish, and so it must seem to those who yet cling to their worldly possessions. In times such as these, when everything can be taken away in an instant, it is all too easy to lose sight of why we fight to go on living. It is not to hold fast to material things, but to hold those who went before us in our hearts, to keep alive the legacy they have left us. This we must do for them, our children, and generations yet unborn. To keep their legacy alive. Bow down, bow down, down, down. I love this fucking game. It's fucking sick. It's so good. Lost but not forgotten. Runar has more work to be done. Done tending to the crops already. Yeah, and we talked to her. Very good. It should not be long before your room is ready. Runar! Huff, huff, puff, puff. Okay, I've caught my breath. In the woods, Sin Eaters, I fear they may have to touch. Where? In the grove to the southwest. For mercy, they've yet to wander any closer to Slitherbow. Ask for my help, come on! Then we have no need to engage. Inform the guard that no one is to set foot outside the village until they've moved on. But sir, what of Todia's Heartstone? It must be retrieved before the service. Of all the times for Sin Eaters to appear. Are you just going to leave them alone? Under normal circumstances, we would not hesitate in striking the beasts down. But if they indeed have to touch, I will not risk them corrupting one of our own. What was it that you said about a stone? A few days past, Todia, a child of the Knights Blessed, was slain by Sin Eaters. We succeeded in retrieving her body, but in our haste we failed to notice her necklace was gone. Strung to it was a pendant of jade, her Heartstone. All of the Knights Blessed are given such a stone at birth. It is the most valuable possession one can own. It is custom to present the Heartstone of the deceased at their funeral, as an offering to the heavens, but now... Then let us go get it! Don't worry about us. What if I could find it for you? I have experience fighting Sin Eaters, and the Light's corruption does not touch me like it does others. Master Matoya called you Minfilia, did she not? Are you truly the Minfilia? Descended from the Oracle? Even so, I dare not ask you to risk your life for the Blessed. I understand how you feel, but I can't stand by knowing that your people are in need and I can help. Please, let me do this. Very well. But if the danger proves too great, you must retreat. I can never forgive myself if we were forced to hold a second service. I nearly forgot about Thancred. What if he returns before I do? Don't worry. I'll come with you. Thank you. With you at my side, I'm certain we can deal with them in no time at all. Go swiftly, and may the shadows keep you both. Let's go! Actually, this is a good time to end this episode. I'm sorry. Anyway, That is all the time I have for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed. I know that I did. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell to get notified if you haven't already, and to check out some videos here that'll be linked in the end screen in just a moment. Anyway, that's all the time I have. See you all next time. Peace out, everyone.